what is 678 challenge?
So basically, something that we understood after being present for 11 years is that everyone is talking about India being the diabetes capital of the world, the hypertension tension capital of the world. This is something that we really felt like this is not what we want to be represented as, right? Like we want India to be fit, and where the demographic of India is 60% under 35, that's not the title that we want to be, like the title that we want. And what we realized was that India needs that push to start working out, to staying fit. Everyone is understood educationally. Everywhere you look, fitness is being thrown at you. Whatever advertisements you see, whether it is a Tata tea, mutual funds, every razor for that matter, everything is being shot either in a gym or in a park where someone is exercising or walking. So everyone is talking about getting fit. But I think the way Indians and approach the word fitness and how they approach just fitness in their life is quite intensively. So it's like, let me start right now, let me go at it and achieve all my targets like this, which is not how fitness works. Fitness is something that you will gradually notice and feel. You'll slowly start feeling better, fitter, you will feel more active. It's not instant gratification. So we wanted to make India understand that start slow and just help them build consistency. So help them build the habit of, okay, slow and steady wins the race. So slowly and steadily, if you're continuously focusing on your movement, on your nutrition, you will start feeling better. And these are the titles that we should hopefully be able to put aside and not be known for globally.
Uh, so, uh, so what was the overall target that you wanted to achieve with this challenge?
I think we've just started, so I'm not going, like, I don't think it's the right time to say if we've achieved our target, but the goal is to get India to know how to get fit and stay fit and be consistent in getting there. And we started with very small numbers of 6, 7, and 8, which when you add up totals to 21. And I think everyone knows that habits are built when you do them for 21 days. So we split those 21 days in 3 months because you can't, like, if you're just starting out with your fitness, doing it 21 days in the first month is going intently at it, like too intensive for anyone to begin. So for a beginner, we broke it down. We made like 6, 7, 8. They're easy to do, easily achievable targets. You're able to maintain, okay, that I did 6 workouts in a month. I followed my diet. I managed to control my nutrition. Then I did it for 7 in the next month. Then I did it for 8. Once you hit 8, then you continue to do 8, because 8 days you also then manage to put fitness into your lifestyle. So you're not going out of your way to make fitness part of it, but fitness has just become part of it, like eating and breathing pretty much. So that's what the intent has been with this campaign, to just make fitness part of your lifestyle.
Hey, why a comedian? Why, a comedian was the choice there.
It wasn't just the fact that he's a comedian, but there were a few things about Gaurav that really clicked with us. One was he's into fitness. So he goes for boxing classes, he goes for workouts. So he's already into fitness, and and he's a new father. He understands the need that his body like requires right now. That was number one. Second was that he talks a lot about everyday life, right? Like he connects to people, and he's a face for every Indian. Like he understands the problems everyone goes through. He talks about it and he openly discusses these things. So that was the second thing. And the third thing was we wanted a little bit of a skeptic angle because he questions a lot of things. So just him understanding this, we felt like he'll be able to explain it to a lot many more people than we could if we just ran ads.
All right. What is the general behavior do you see in on your platform and overall that Indians tend to do before, during the fitness time and after? Like after 21 days, if I get fit and I will stop doing such and such activities.
I think this was something that we had noticed earlier, okay? Like, and these are global trends, like everyone knows it. Everyone knows that come January, everyone is going to talk fitness because New Year goals, everyone is going like, my fitness goal for this year, I want to start getting fit, stay fit. That was number one. Second was summer. So summer would again peak because colleges would be reopening, And then there would be a peak around September, October, because wedding season would come. And then the winter used to have a dip, obviously, because wedding season, just winter festivities, Christmas, this and that. So these trends used to be there. And it also made us realize that you do it, it's not part of your lifestyle. You're doing it because you have a small, like a short-term goal. That's what people were running after. And I feel maybe this worked earlier, but at this point of time, and if you look anywhere globally, like in the West, fitness is part of everyone's lifestyle. It's not something that they're doing as a, I need to achieve this for this event. It's not an event, it's a life that it's part of their life. So I think that's what we understood and we are trying to change, that okay, listen, don't treat fitness as an event in your life, treat it as part of your life and do it every day. Like you can control the food you eat every day, right? You can move, you can choose to take the stairs and not the lift, you can choose to go and walk to the store and not take the car. There are small things that you can do, just changing in your life, that will just make you feel better and more active.
You think that Indians and fellow countrymen, they are getting the right kind of information generally about nutrients, about everything, about diet. There are a lot of dietitians and overall on Instagram and everything, other platform that we see. So how do we, as laymen, how do we cope with that?
So I do agree there is a lot of white noise around what is the right food, what is the superfood. Of course, everyone needs to do their research before they start actively start eating and taking that food and putting it in their bodies. Something that we help with is that the subscription that we have caters to everything, right? Whether it's movement, whether it's nutrition. So we do have nutritionists who sit in-house, personal nutritionists that will guide you, explain to you why this food is important, why this is beneficial for your body. And like we're trying to break that white noise through our nutritionists with, like they worked with VLCC, they have postgraduate degrees, like they've dealt with more than 10,000 clients before they came and started working with FitPass. So we are trying to help bridge that gap of get them educated about what it is, because we want to be here as enablers, right? Like we want to help you get fitter, eat the correct food. So that's how we are helping solve this problem.
Okay, 11 years in the industry. What are the changes you have witnessed over the years?
Number one, that people are extremely fitness conscious now from when we started. When we started, India was still solving for roti kapda makan. So whenever we used to go tell everyone that we're doing this in fitness, everyone would turn on and tell us ki, but that is when you have time, you can do it. Na? Like you can't just go and get fit like you can't just go exercise. Who has the time? Like you need to make money, you need to earn, you have to go partying. Like if you thought about your fitness meant that you were giving up something in your life. But this has really changed. People now understand that it's not about giving up. This was one of the biggest changes that I have seen and felt. People are more understanding. If you're conscious of what you're eating, people understand and they're like, dude, you must have done your research. You're listening to your body now. So that's been, I think, my biggest, like, I feel like it's a great achievement for us that at least we managed to educate the market to understand that, listen, you have to listen to your body and you have to focus on yourself before you can look after anyone else or do anything else for that matter.
Okay, coming back to your platform, what is the gender bifurcation?
So right now we're at 60-40, where we have 60% men and 40% women. But if you bifurcate and you look into workouts, it had started with 80-20, where group workouts were 80% women and 20% men. That has drastically changed, and more men are attending group workouts. Like men want to go for Pilates classes, they want to go for Zumba classes. They are getting more into cardio and flexibility. And we have a lot more women who are now doing CrossFit and strength sessions, because it's also about being stronger than what you were.
What are the other campaigns that are in pipeline?
So this campaign is yet not over. We do have one more film is yet to come by the end of this week. And for moving on, we do have some things in mind, something huge that we are planning, and hopefully that should come again in another 3 months. But that's more focused on on-ground activation, and it's pan-India with a lot of viral content that should be coming out soon.
What is the presence of FitPass as of now?
So we're now in 150 cities with partners. We've partnered with more than 12,000 gyms and fitness studios. This is just where our presence is in terms of the partner network. But actively, there are more than 500 cities where FitPass is being used, because we have other services as well. So when you want to work out at home, we have something called Fit Coach, which is an AI-led, AI-powered fitness trainer. So people are using Fit Coach to work out at home. We also have FitPass TV, which is recorded, like global 4,000 plus global recorded sessions. So whether you want to do Zumba from Colombia, so you have a trainer from Colombia who's conducting that Zumba class. Whether you want to do Soul Cycle from New York, there's someone from there who's conducting that class. So we've collated together like videos from more than 4,000 studios across the world.
Women faces many bodily changes, and what is the advice that you would want to give the women of the country?
So, something that I've been through, and I recently became a mother, and I'm still trying to find my way back, is start slow but start. Don't let go of yourself, because when you're when you're active and you're doing something, you just feel fresher, you feel livelier, and that's the best you can give to yourself and to your family. Like that's your best version if you're feeling good about yourself. So start at some point, whether you want to eat right, whether you want to exercise, whether you just want to go on a walk, but keep yourself happy, because that is the best gift you can give to everyone around you.
What is the future goals for the platform?
Future goal is to get India fitter and remove these titles that we have of being the diabetes capital, the hypertensive capital, remove all of that and actually have India grow to be the world economy that it should be. 60% of India is under 35. Um, Hypertension, diabetes, these preventable lifestyle diseases hit Indians around 35 plus at that age. And that's what we want to prevent. They're all preventable, but only by two ways, right? Movement and nutrition. We're helping you solve for both. Like we're there for support, we're there to enable you to make the right decision, to help yourself stay active and livelier. And globally, these diseases come only post 45. Now, in 10 years, when India is at that age, I don't think in infrastructurally we're ready to tackle those problems. So it is better to just take care of yourself, right? Like, why do you want to be in that position where you need to be taken care of? So the whole goal and the whole ethos and the reason why FitPass exists is that we just want to help India get fit.
Lovely speaking with you, and thank you so much for the inputs.
Thank you so much. Thank